Hey my beautiful angels, welcome back to my channel. This is Shushmita and you're watching Mrs. Out. So this is the first video of 2019. So before I get started with the video, I'd like to wish you all a very happy and prosperous new year. I know it's already end of January, but yeah, I didn't get time to make any videos. Like I have been lacking making videos for a long time, but yeah, I want to keep the track going on. So yeah, I'll be back again. And yes, today, as you met through the title, that today I'll be showing you products which I regret purchasing in 2018. So I had been wanting to make this video for a very long time, but finally I am making it. So yes, before I start with the video, I'd like to put a disclaimer that things which work for me might not work for you, or things which isn't working for me might work for you. So yeah, it completely depends on oneself, or completely depends on you and me. It's just my personal opinions. I don't have anything against the brand. The only thing is that I didn't like the product, and I'm showing you in this video. And I am a brown girl, as you all know, and I have a very dry skin, so there are few products which didn't work for me because of my dry skin. But yeah, today I'll be avoiding those stuffs and I'll be showing you only the makeup products which didn't work for me. So yes, without much further ado, let's get started with the video. Now the first product which I have is this Wet n Wild Ombre Blush. Now this is a blush. I bought it from Nykaa and I just forgot the retail price of this, so I'll just put the prices over here. I just don't remember any price of the products which I'll be showing today, so I'll just put it over here. So yeah, this was supposed to be a coral color ombre blush. When I saw it on Nykaa, I thought this will have this a coral hint or an orangish color to it, but when I received it, it is nothing less than a peach. Like if you can see in the camera that it's looking peach, it has got a beautiful ombre. Like here it's a goldenish kind of thing, and over here it's a slightly darker towards the peach undertone. And you can see I haven't used this product because I've tried to use it twice, and twice I have failed, and I didn't want it to dig into this and make it work. Now I don't like too much of redness on my face. Yeah, that's true, but at least I should get a hint of color to my face, like a flush of color which seems to be from within your skin. But instead it doesn't have anything on your face. Since maybe it's not working because I am brown girl, my skin tone is NC44, since that's why it's not working. But it might work for people with very fair skin tone, but it's not working for me. I'll just give a swatch of it. So here how it looks. So if you can see, it's got this a goldenish silverish kind of cast, and except for that it doesn't have anything. I thought of using it at least as a highlighter, but it doesn't do anything, so it's a complete fail for me. Okay, now the next product is also a product for face makeup, and that is the LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer. This concealer somehow didn't work for me. So this is in the shade Mahogany. This is quite darker than my skin tone, so maybe it's like that. I bought a wrong shade to contour my face, first of all. Secondly, the thing is that I can't control the flow of the concealer. So the applicator is I don't like the applicator, so I need to take it on the sponge and then I apply it. And since it's so much dark, this is the swatch of it, so much dark, and whenever I try to blend it out, my face gets a blackish or a brownish cast over here, so I avoid using it. Except for that, I totally love the quality of the product. I totally love how the coverage is. Everything is good, but maybe since I got a wrong shade, so that's why it's not working. And since I can't control the flow of the product, so maybe it's not working. So yeah, I regret purchasing it, but I am thinking of trying out other shades of the concealer. And at the given price point, I think the coverage it provides is really good. Since the color didn't work for me, since it's quite dark, and since I can't control the flow of the product, so this came into my regret list for 2018. Now the third product is also for my face, and this is the Inglot loose powder. Now I got it as to set my whole makeup using this powder. Now I totally love the packaging, how the packaging is. This has got this perforation, so that it's easy to dispense out the product. You don't dispense out much product. It's also got this sponge along with it, though I don't use it. Even the tub and the material of the tub is quite good. Now this is, first of all, this is quite pricey. I think it's more than 1500, but it's not mentioned anywhere that this has got shimmer. This is only like named as loose powder, Inglot loose powder. So where the f I'll know that it has got shimmer to it. But guys, it has got a full thing of shimmer. So the purpose of this powder is like, I don't know if the camera is peeking the shimmers or not, but it has got a full shimmer, so I just can't use it for setting my face. Neither I can use it as a highlighter, because since it's too much of powdery, so whenever I try to put it at a certain point of my face, like on the high points of my face, it somehow gets like messy all over my face. So this is the thing I regret. Like, first of all, it's for the price, and first of all, it has such a huge amount of powder. Like, it contains 30 gram. I don't know how to use this powder, so I totally regret. Now let's come to some lipsticks which I regret purchasing, and the first in my case is this Nykaa lipsticks. They were so hyped. Now this one is in the shade Mishti and this one in the shade Cree, and I totally regret purchasing them. I don't know what happened with the formulation or the thing. The packaging is good, but yet the wand of the lipstick is so small that I feel like I am uncomfortable using the wand. But nevertheless, the packaging is good, the price point is good, but the formulation is really disastrous. Like, when I have a full review of these lipsticks on my channel, I'll put it over here, you can check it out. So that time when I just bought it, like, it was a new lipstick, so when I started using, they were really liquid. Like, they didn't have that creamy texture, yet they are called matte, so they should be settled to matte. Yes, they settled to matte, but they had that liquid kind of texture to it, like they were runny. So I thought that they might not work for me. Like, they do not work for me, first of all, since they I'll get to that part later on. So later on, what I did is I tried to pull out the secure thing which comes over here, this white wala guard, this white guard which like prevents you from getting excess of liquid. My hand is full messy, so I just got this guard out. So when I got this guard out, I found out that the formulation was like the lipsticks which I received, both the lipstick had the same thing. Like, the creamy part got settled at the bottom of the bottle, while the liquidy part, like the oily part, was like floating on the upper layer. That's why when I was digging out, I was only getting the liquid part and not the creamy part. So when I found out this thing that the formulation, they had this problem with the formulation. Now the creamy part is over here. Though if that time I would have the creamy part, I would have been a bit happy, but instead of that I only got the liquidy part, and since the wand is so small that it couldn't reach the bottom of the bottle and it couldn't dig out the creamy part. So yeah, that's a bit issue with the formulation. Now I totally didn't like the formulation, first of all, with this lipsticks, and secondly, which I hate is that they are really drying. Like, after they get dried, after they get settled matte onto your lips, they are really drying, just like the Smudge Me Not from the Sugar's Ring. Wait, I need to clean this up. Now, at the given price point, you get a decent amount of product. Even the color range is quite good. But guys, only problem I found out that the settlement of this, both the phase of the lipstick, like the liquid, the oily part got on the top, and the creamy part got settled at the bottom of the liquid. I mean, bottom at the bottle, and then the drying thing. So that's why they made into my regret list of 2018. So yeah, the next product is also a lipstick, and that is the Smudge Me Not. As I mentioned, the only problem is with these lipsticks are that they are very drying. Whether I try to cover up my lips, I scrub my lips, I cover them up with lip balm, good amount of lip balm, I well moisturize, but still they are very drying for me. And after like half an hour or 1 hour, they start creasing and settle down into my crease lines. So I totally regret purchasing it. Except for that, I don't have any issues with these lipsticks, because the color range is to die for. Like, they have, I don't know how many shades they have, but the shades are like amazing. I mean, I totally love the fact that Sugar did such an amazing work with with the shade range of this lipsticks, this Smudge Me Not liquid lipsticks. Also the price point is quite good, that it's affordable, so everything is fine. Even the packaging, even the wand is like quite longer, even this applicator is quite good, but it's quite drying, so that's why it made to my regret list of 2018. Now one thing I would say that I haven't like given them out to anyone else, or like I haven't thrown them up. Rather, I use it as my eyeshadow base, as like if you have seen my previous videos, you know I love using liquid lipsticks as my eyeshadow base, and they work quite well. So I have kept all the three of them to use it as my eyeshadow base, or maybe some other uses also. So yeah. Now the next product which I have is this eyeliner by Nykaa. This is another Nykaa product. Now I would say I love the hand cream by Nykaa. I totally love how beautiful they are. I like their foundation, but this eyeliner and those lipsticks are like in my disaster list. So I didn't knew it's not mentioned on the packaging or anywhere that it gives you a glossy texture. I don't like glossy texture. Except for that, I don't have any problem with this, and I make it work for me. Like this is it's really pigmented, it lasts long, but the only problem with this that when it settles down or when it dries up, it has a glossy texture to it. So that's what I don't like, so I will be not purchasing. The price point is also quite good. Now what I do is I rub kajal over it so that the shine gets out, like it becomes matte, and then how it works for me. So yeah, this came into my 2018 regret list. And the last thing which I have in my regret list is this. I know many people over like on the other side of the camera maybe like, what are you saying? This is on your regret list? This can't be. Like, this is one of the favorite and most one of the most favorite and most hyped eyeshadow palette by Anastasia. This is the Prism palette, but somehow it didn't work for me. I totally love the shades, the packaging, everything, but the formulation didn't work for me. Now I would say that I totally love the shimmery shades or the metallic shades over here. I got this palette just because of this color Throne. Yeah, this is Throne, right? This Throne and this shade. This is Obsidian. No, Osiris. But the matte shade somehow didn't work for me. Like I don't know what happened to the thing. I tried to work it out with different concealers, different things, but still it didn't work for me. It becomes patchy, especially the matte shades. They become really patchy whenever I try to apply. They don't blend well. Even though I love the brush they provide with this. Wait, let me search for the brush. Where is it? Okay guys, I'm not getting the brush. I don't know where I kept it, but I'll put a picture of this over here. So yeah, I totally love the brush. Everything, the packaging, it's very luxurious. It's very heavy. It has got a mirror. It has got a magnetic slit. Everything is fine, but this matte shades do not work for me. Especially this Fear. I totally love this shade, and I wanted to create some really beautiful eye makeup using this. But when it comes, it do not have any pigmentation. Like if you use your hand, it will pick up color, but whenever you try to use any brush with, oh yeah, I didn't got the brush. So if you use a brush, I'll show you. So this is the pigmentation, but I don't know if the camera picked or not. There are fallouts. They are very chalky, and you need to have a very good wet base. Like it won't work on your any dry base. You need to have a very good wet base. Now I don't know if this particular color, if this particular pigment or the color which do not have such thing, like when I have tried to try out the color from different palettes also, this fluorescent green kind of shade, but over there also it didn't work well. But again, I'm telling you, these matte shades, they do not work well. Like they are very chalky. I find them chalky. Maybe I didn't use any primer. If I would have used a primer, then they would have worked well. But I tried different concealers, but they didn't work for me. and I find them like really chalky. Except for that, I don't have any issue with the palette. I totally love the shade range, I totally love the packaging, I totally love the brush it provides, I totally love the metallic shades, but I only have problem with the matte shades. And since I spent so much on this palette, I got it for, I forgot, I'll just mention the price over here. Since this is not available, so I need to I got it from an Insta seller. So since I spent such a huge amount of the on this palette, so I totally regret purchasing it. And yeah, that's the end of the video. That's the end of my regrets, which I had all throughout 2018. Now another thing which I regret is that another thing which I had with me, that is the Wet n Wild Icon Shimmer Glitter Pans, but I couldn't show that in the video because I don't know where I kept it and I lost it. So I couldn't show it today in this video, but I totally regret purchasing it because first of all, at the given price point, yeah, it's okay, but still when you try to apply it, it gets messy. First of all, since they're glitters, so they tend to get messy, they will get messy, but still I can't make it work with a proper base, proper eyeshadow, proper glitter primer. Still they didn't work for me, and that was a disaster for me. So since I didn't have, so since I can't prove it on the camera, so I just skip that part and I'll end this video over here. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If so, then don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Also comment your regrets, like some products which didn't work for you. So don't forget to comment that. Till then, stay happy, stay blessed and stay gorgeous. I'll see you next Sunday. Bye bye.